Greetings, beautiful earthlings. My name is Star. If you are new here, I don't know how you found me, but I am super glad you did. And if you are returning, y'all the real MVP, you already know. As you guys can tell, this is a little different setup. I wanted to do a reading for you guys today, like a really good intuitive reading. My parents decided to leave today, and I figure this is one of the very few times I'm going to be actually able to utilize the kitchen table in a reading, which is super nice because it's really hard using like a dresser for readings, when I'm in my room. So today's going to be just kind of wherever the reading takes me. I do not intend for this to be a career or love focused reading in any way. So I do have quite a few decks here in front of me, as you can see. I also have all of my decks over here just in case, because it really kind of sucks when I'm trying to do a reading and I don't have a specific deck, whether it's in another room or what have you. So I have them there just in case I feel super called to grab another deck. But all of these up here are oracle decks. We are using the Light Seers Tarot here today. So first and foremost, I'm going to go ahead and get this out of the way. You guys already know my socials, my Etsy link, and my Amazon wishlist link are down in the description box for you guys as always to check out. Also, we have some 852 Hertz music going on in the background here. So as you guys can tell, I do have a couple of candles going. One of these is for me for protection. One of these is for you guys so that you can kind of check out the energy of what's going on here. So I also do kind of apologize. I know it's really sucky lighting. There is just like 20 overhead lights, and it's pretty late at night, so there's no getting around the lights here. So I really hope you guys stick around. I really hope you guys vibe with this kind of reading. This is super fun to be able to like stand and move in my readings. I'm not usually able to do that. So I really hope this goes to an awesome place. I know that my pick-a cards that I did for the Hunter's Moon were kind of dark and kind of seeming to be like shadow work related. So I wanted to give that disclaimer here that they could very well go the same way, just because not only do we have the Hunter's Moon, it is Halloween, we are in a Mercury retrograde as well as Mars retrograde still until like mid-November. So keep in mind whatever messages I give you here might not make sense for a little while. There is a total possibility you could completely misconstrue what I am saying because of the Mercury retrograde, and I was kind of actually going to not even do a reading because of that, but I really want to do something for Halloween. We're taking the baby out to the zoo, so I don't really get to do anything super cool for a video. So I thought this would be a fun compromise here. So if you guys want to stick around with me and check out this reading, I hope it resonates for you. I hope you guys are as stoked on this as I am. And let's go ahead and open up here with a prayer. So I call forth my Father God, Mother Goddess, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, and any beings of light and love that wish to join me here in this reading today for the Hunter's Moon. Please help me clear my mind as well as my intuition to deliver the messages that my viewers need to hear going forward into the end of this year. I ask that you please help instill these messages in their minds and in their hearts so that they can remember them whenever the situation arises for them to work on these situations. And I want to say that I thank you guys so much for everything that you do for me in my normal life, for protecting me, guiding me, and I love you guys so much. Let's get started. Okay, we're gonna start here with the Hermetic Tarot. They really like this thing. I think it's because it is wooden. Whew. So let's see where this goes. I'm getting some interesting energy here right now. I'm really interested to see when I'm watching this back if you can see that candle moving a whole lot. I like how this one's moving a lot more than this one is. Like I said, one of those is for me and one of those is for you. So I wonder what's going on with y'all. What are you guys doing for Halloween? I'm excited to hear about it. All right, first we have the Hierophant here. And the Hierophant, actually what I'm thinking about here with the Hierophant is the 3. So I think it was Minopon Tarot that had told me that the Hierophant is kind of about going through 3 trials before you get it right, and that is right on par with what I was picking up in one of my pick-a-card readings about the witchy sisters, the 3 witchy sisters, about the cycle that needs to repeat 3 times. So that's super interesting that we are going to have that to begin with. You guys already know, however, the Hierophant is commonly called the key. We also talk about it as the spiritual leader, so we'll see where that goes here. With the Hierophant, we also have the universe, which is also the world, so this could talk about travel, also completion of a cycle, which would make sense with the Hierophant here. I'm gonna leave those guys out. Let's see, any more messages from this tarot? Any more messages to start? Nope. Okay. Bottom of the deck, Hanged Man. New perspective. I love talking about the Hanged Man as isolating yourself to try to find some inner knowledge as well. Even though that's a little bit hermit, that is kind of what the Hanged Man talks about for me. So where would we like to go next? Okay. This here is the Work Your Light Oracle. Maybe. I'm super stoked to see where this reading goes. I'm getting some serious Halloween energy. I don't know if you guys can feel that. I know we just hit the full moon right now, so I'm feeling it. All right, Oracle, do we have any guidance for my viewers? Okay, we got 3 of them here. So we've got here first, Star Mother. How can you nurture yourself? That is a fantastic card. We all need to focus on some self-love, some self-healing. I love when that card comes up because it tells me that we are going to be talking about some things that you might be hiding from yourself, which commonly comes out right around this time anyways. Look at that, Mirror. Who or what is triggering you? What did I say, guys? Right on par with where we're going in this timeline. Next is Initiation, Rite of Passage, Crossing the Threshold, and that's super creepy. Super creepy for the fact that it's Halloween and we're doing that thinning of the veil. So I'm going to leave those there. Do I need to look at the bottom of this deck? Nope. Okay. They want a tarot, but they don't want this tarot. Okay, that's interesting. I actually did have this tarot out to begin with. And I put it away because this is my little Spitfire deck. That's interesting. You guys want to start with this one. Okay. Okay, I hear you. Let's see. Any guidance for my viewers? Guidance for my viewers. Oh, yes, no? Okay, okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right, guys. Good grief. This is why I'd put little Spitfire back. Just get an overall feel with these cards. All right, I got you. So, looks like... Okay. Let me see. I have zero idea how these even came out. Okay, okay. So we have here the 10 of Wands, the Star, the Justice card, the 4 of Wands, the High Priestess, the Queen of Wands, and the 6 of Pentacles. So what I'm seeing here with these cards specifically, looks like someone might be carrying some burdens. I feel like the collective as a whole is carrying a whole lot of grief, a whole lot of burdens going on right now, especially in this time. This is the time of a whole lot of things coming up that you don't necessarily want to come up, just so that you can kind of learn to deal with it. So I see with the Star here, we are moving toward our wish fulfillment. We're definitely trying, at least. It looks like we might have something we are moving toward here, though most of us at least that are going to be tuning in here. With the Justice card, I do see balance. It looks like we are trying to gain some balance here. I understand what we're doing with this little deck now. Okay, so this one here we're going to look at next is the 4 of Wands. This is the marriage card. This is also building a strong foundation. Happy home. Firepower. Quite a few wands here in this deck. I mean in this pull right here. Next we have the High Priestess, and I see this High Priestess here with the Hierophant as well, so it looks like we are pulling the balance of energies here with who's going to be tuning in. The High Priestess talks about getting in touch with your intuition. It seems like right now, with everybody working toward something, trying to balance maybe work and home life, you might be kind of slipping through the cracks a little bit. Again, this is kind of the idea of shadow work that I see popping up in the other one, where it's like there's quite a few things you need to work on, but you're just kind of pushing them to the side right now, and it's kind of taking a toll on you. So we do have the Queen of Wands next. That's me, that's Leo. But you know, Queen of Wands, she's nice, fiery queen, very passionate. I'm seeing you standing in your power with not only the Queen of Wands, but the Justice card. Oh, and also the High Priestess. Look at that. They are all in very similar positions. It's very interesting that there's 3 of those there. Okay. Take me for a ride, Spirit. Wherever we're going, you take it. All right, 6 of Pentacles, you guys. This talks about charity. I want to say give and take. You guys already know with the 6 of Pentacles, you could very well be in a position of giving or taking, giving or receiving, whatever that means to you, especially in this holiday season. You might find yourself being drawn to some type of volunteer work. Hearing that one very clearly for that. Someone is wanting to do some volunteer work for the holidays because of what's going on right now, which is nice. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is a slow-moving knight. He is a very grounded, very wise knight, right? Good with money. Again, talking about here this work-home balance that we've got going on here. I feel like very specifically with this Queen of Wands and this High Priestess, there's also kind of a balance here I want to say on the women's end, but it could very well be anybody at this point. But I'm getting kind of a balance of sexuality and work also. Like, I feel like some of you guys are kind of struggling, like you might have lost yourself in a different personality. So whether that be your work personality, your home personality, like your motherly personality, you could have very well lost yourself a little bit along the way trying to find that balance. We've got that 4 of Wands right smack dab in the center. So for some of you guys, this could mean marriage. I'm not usually the one to talk about that, point that out, just because you never know where that is going to go. But I think that's all that I'm seeing here. It looks like we have, I want to say 3 different readings, 3 different energies, 3 different types of people that might be tuning in here. All of us have the same common theme of a common burden right now. Everyone's getting a little tired, a little fatigued, a little exhausted, carrying the weight of our different sides. I'm hearing with that balance, as you can see, we have the scales here twice. So that could be the burden of balance is what I'm hearing very strongly for that burden of balance. Seems like a lot of us know we need to be doing shadow work, know that we need to be working on balance, not only balancing our feminine and our masculine, which is our nurturing with our hard working, but also balancing within ourselves, our light and shadow. So I think that's all I've got here for these. I think that's really interesting how that ended up looking, that we've got 3 different piles here, which is really amazing. So I'm hearing to look at these oracle cards once again. So the Star Mother, how can you mother yourself? So here with that, like I was talking about the Happy Home card, you might be really mothering your whole family, right? Especially in this time, time of the retrogrades, time of the holidays. You might be taking that type of position where you're going out of your way to take care of everyone else, but not particularly taking time for yourself. I did just give someone this advice earlier as well, that she might need to just kind of relax, take a bath, stop trying to fix everything. It's not your turn to fix everything. It's your turn to just kind of relax and look at what is triggering you. So with the mirror here, it's talking about not only looking at yourself, but just kind of reflecting on what is triggering you, who or what is triggering you. And this is the perfect time for doing that. This Hunter's moon, Mercury retrograde, Mars retrograde, going into the whole holiday season, end of the year type thing. This is always the specific time when everybody's going to be forced to look inward, to force themselves to look at themselves, but to also look outwardly and figure out what they have been hiding. That's what shadow work is, to look on your like traumas and things that have been affecting you that you may have been burying a little bit to try to just get through the day. And whenever you are just forcing yourself to get through the day to day, you're not particularly taking care of yourself or taking care of any other needs that you have, since you are just worried about the day-to-day routine. So I feel like there's going to be something else that comes up here with that initiation, but they want this one. Huh. Okay. I really feel like we might not even use the light seers. I really hear that really strongly. Like in the last one, I could hear very strongly they didn't want me to use the modern witch, and I kind of went against that. But this time, I really don't think they want to use the light seers. I feel like they want to keep it to this mini Rider Tarot. So we'll see how that goes. They really dig this Hermetic Tarot, though. I don't know how you guys feel about it. It's really cool. It's got really strong energy. I do believe it was alderwood. All right. Any messages here for my viewers for the Hunter's Moon? Messages for my viewers for the Hunter's Moon. Look at the bottom. Ooh. Embrace the dark. This is my shadow card. I love getting this card. I don't know that it particularly talks about shadow work, but whenever I get it in a reading, it always points to shadow work to me. I think that is amazing timing because I was going to be talking to you guys soon about shadow work as well. But I do have kind of a guest that I wanted to talk to you guys about that with. Be vigilant. Let go of the old. Time to ground. Embrace spirit. I like those. Okay. Let's go ahead and look at these here one by one for you guys. Be vigilant. Be on your toes. I'm hearing that there might be some people around you that do not have your best interest at heart. And that happens, right? All the time. But just be vigilant here. It seems like some people might be putting on some false masks right now to pretend like they know what is in your best interest and sway you toward their best interest. Not the best type of people. But that was very hyper specific. So the next one here we've got is let go of the old. With let go of the old, you see that beautiful peacock there. I think that's really interesting that the peacock's feathers are going from colored to gold. So with let go of the old, this is the perfect time, like I said, not only for shadow work, but a lot of people are going to be reverting to old energies out of comfort because this is a time of great change. So with that time of great change, you guys, don't let yourselves just lean on old energies for comfort, especially if they don't serve you on your path moving forward. Don't wake up next year with an energy hangover. And what I mean by that is don't bring somebody around you just for the holidays, just for the end of the year, just because it's comfortable. Wake up in January and be like, why did I bring this person around? I don't want this person around. I cut this person off for a specific reason. I don't know who that's for, but that one's very specific. Hold on one second. Oh, look at that. This is number 22. So 22 is also number 4, which is change in your house. You guys already know. We just had the 4 of Wands as well. Let go of the old when it comes to your family life. I think your 4th house is your family life. I could be wrong. I have been wrong about these things before. But that gold is really standing out to me, and I'm hearing all that glitters. So you guys know that old adage, all that glitters isn't gold. So just remember okay, I got it. So just remember, right, the grass looks greener on the other side, but when you get to the other side, you realize the other owners did not water it either. So now you're stuck with 2 dead lawns instead of just taking care of your own. So that's what I'm hearing here with this gold, these gold feathers. All that glitters isn't gold. Something might look shiny and like it is in your best interest right now at this time, but it doesn't seek to serve you further in the future. It does not align with your path. So don't be fooled here, my friends. That's why we've got that Be Vigilant card. Don't be fooled. That's what I'm hearing for that one. So here we've got number 45, Time to Ground. This is a very beautiful card. Time to ground. Get out in nature while you can. I know that right now we're dealing with a lot of cold weather. Clearly we're going into winter. So if you guys can, if you are in a place where you can get out or you don't particularly feel bothered by the cold weather, still find a way to go outside. But if you cannot, find ways to ground yourself inside, whether that be yoga or a good old grounding method is just laying on the ground. It seems like we need to take a little bit of time here for meditation, not to connect with ourselves specifically, but to connect with Mother Gaia and to replenish ourselves with the beautiful, beautiful love of Mother Gaia, as well as the light of the universe. So I tell people this often when you are meditating, if you're feeling a little tired, if you're feeling a little worn down, when you go into meditation, ask Mother Gaia to fill your aura with her beautiful love and light energy to help replenish you with your energy while you sleep. So I love to do that sometimes if I'm feeling particularly worn down. I usually do my meditation right at night, right before I go to bed, so that I can kind of dream about my meditation as well and really, really reflect on a subconscious level as well. But it's a great, great practice to, at the end of the day, ask Mother Gaia, ask the universe, ask your deities to help fill your body as well as your aura with love and light energy to help you heal, to help replenish your energy, to help you wake up excited and ready to take on the world tomorrow. And here with Embrace Spirit, this is number 8. I have been seeing tons of 8s today. So 8s bring prosperity, remember, but 8s also what's the word I'm looking for? 8s are indicative of the lemniscate. So the lemniscate is the infinity symbol, which we have learned recently on my channel. And with the Embrace Spirit here, that lemniscate is talking about spirit's always going to be there for you, and you're always going to find your way back to spirit, right? So the lemniscate is the roller coaster, the infinity symbol, talking about the beginning and end of a cycle, the constant going around and around. So here with the Embrace Spirit, as well as with this eagle, I'm seeing talking about freedom. So find your freedom with that time to ground. I'm hearing find your freedom. Take time in this, whether it be this full moon or this next couple of weeks, what have you. Find some time to find something for yourself that is going to help you feel a lot better, because we're going into a really heavy season, you guys. We're going into a very heavy time. So a lot of not only confusion with the communication situation, but also a lot of heavy feelings are going to be brought to the surface in the next couple of months. And we notice that is right around the holiday times as well. So usually you're kind of forced into a situation with family or friends or your new lover's family, right? And you don't really want to be there. Everybody's talking about feelings. Everybody's talking about what went on in the year, things like that. And all you're focused on is all of the heavy burdens here that you are carrying around that you haven't really worked on, especially when you are around new families. You kind of feel the need to like show off and kind of brag about not only ourselves but each other and try to pretend to put our best foot forward, right? And that does kind of weigh heavy on the heart. That's why I've never particularly liked holidays, because I feel like everybody's pretending to be somebody that they are not, and it doesn't really serve anybody anybody's best interest to do that. But and here, and look at the bottom of that deck. Aw, love that you are different. So don't try to keep up with the Joneses, guys. Don't try to be anybody else. Don't carry around that false mask anymore. There's no reason for it. This one, okay. So it seems like we might actually be coming to a close with this reading. We didn't want to do too much, which is nice. because of the Mercury retrograde, they don't want anything getting misconstrued, which is totally possible. So if you guys didn't check out my pick a card readings, I highly recommend it. There were some good things in there, but you already know. I will link that in the description box for you guys. Okay, this one's come up twice in shuffling, so I'm gonna pull it out. As you guys can see here, there's this beautiful angel healing this lady. Just look at that picture there for a second. This picture is hilarious to me, but it's also a really pretty picture. So this one says, healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. So if you don't have a beloved, like a relationship partner, that could very well be your family member, your friends, your child, your best friend, your work friend, what have you. Just like I said, with that little, not only grounding thing that I was talking about, also asking Mother Gaia and the universe to fill you guys with love and light energy. You can always ask for that to be extended to another person as well if you feel like somebody is particularly down. In religious instances, that would be considered praying for another. But if you're not religious, you can always just, you know, ask the universe, ask the angels, ask your deities, what have you, if they can help extend that love and light to another person that you feel is super run down, really needs the extra help. Here at the bottom, we have new beginning. So this says, a new adventure waits, embrace it and live your dreams passionately. And I love that that card came up twice for me now today. So let's go ahead and see if the angels have anything for you guys. Thank you, angels, for any messages you have today for my viewers. I'm truly grateful. Woo, thank you. Oh, you guys see that? That's dangerous when that happens. I'm like, okay, are we doing 1 or 6 messages? Okay. Angels, do we have any messages here for my viewers today? Look, it keeps doing it. They're like, oh girl, we're going on 6 messages. Okay, I'll get that one out. Oh, that's a good one. I see why that was coming out. Any more messages for my viewers, angels? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. Anything else, angels? Thank you, angels. Thank you. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for your protection. All right. Okay. 3. Gotcha. Okay. So the first one here, boom, no surprise there. That is communication, my friends. What did I say? This Mercury retrograde is a time of intense communicative errors. So the angels tell you here with communication, the angels remind you that being spiritual is about being genuine and honest. When you speak from the heart, others feel the resonance of truth and trust you. Talk positively, focus on the good in life, and you will feel happier and healthier. Communication is a two-way process. Listen with interest and respond openly. This will improve all relationships. Communicate constantly with Source using prayer, which is asking, and meditation, which is listening. Always keep channels of communication open, be a bridge to others' hearts and minds, ask your angels to step into your aura and communicate in a higher way through you. The affirmation for this card is, I communicate clearly and honestly. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys that again, and I'm going to let you look at it just in case anybody wants to pause it there on that card if you would like to utilize that. All right. Next from the angels, we have self-worth. What was I talking about, guys? Loving yourself. How can you nurture yourself, guys? So this one says, self-worth bestows a sense of confidence, expectation of success, and ability to love. Decide on clear boundaries and limits, and firmly decline to let others step over them or manipulate you. I say this all the time, you guys. Stand your boundaries. Do not let anybody ever trample on your boundaries. Decide on clear limits and firmly decline to let others step over them or manipulate you. You will earn respect. When you value yourself, you become open and friendly, slow to take offense, and quick to forgive. Remind yourself that you are likable and lovable. Do not let others press your buttons. Stand tall and confident. With true self-worth, you radiate a golden aura which enfolds others and makes them feel good too. Ask your angel to step into your aura and guide you. affirmation for this card is I am confident and worthwhile. Again, I'm going to let you guys look at that just in case anybody would like to pause it, utilize that card. There you go. And the last one we had here, they said I don't need to read this one, but this one just talks about forgiveness. So I'm hearing that someone specifically might need to be working on some forgiveness in this time. They said to read the affirmation, which is I forgive myself and others, and I am free. So that is a big part of shadow work, my friends, is learning to forgive yourself. So yes, we talk about forgiveness of others so that you can let those resentments go, right? It's very important to let those resentments go. But in order to live truly in love and gratitude and that higher vibration of love and light, you need to learn to forgive yourself too, because we don't realize how much we really carry around that is against ourselves. We'll have some kind of hatred for a time that we went through, a way that we perceived a certain situation or who we let into our lives, and we don't realize that we carry around resentment for ourselves as well. And it is super, super imperative that we learn to forgive ourselves, and that is a really good mantra to use. And I did go through a whole healing of self meditation with Alicia Hartzell because of that, the whole program she has, but it really benefited me a whole lot because I didn't realize I was still holding on to resentment toward myself. I have gone through a lot in my life, and I've forgiven a lot of people in my life, and I didn't realize that I was holding resentment toward myself for the way that I handled those situations. So they thought that it was very important that I let you guys know that we need to forgive ourselves as well. That is a big part of shadow work. That is a big part of learning and growing. Okay, they said I don't need to see these anymore. Look at the bottom of this one. Okay. Pretty. All right, judgment. Again, balance. So I have been getting this message often. Balance. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we just need to balance, guys. Looks like we're all still carrying around some things that do not serve us. That goes for everybody, okay? I'm not pointing the finger at anybody. I am not saying that I am above you in this situation either. I too have obsessive or addictive tendencies. Everybody has them. Everybody uses them to lean on. Everybody uses them for comfort, especially in a time of great change. We lean on these things to make ourselves feel comfortable. We revert back to our old ways because we know that part of ourselves, even though we know it's not a great part of ourselves, but we know that part of ourselves. We don't particularly know the part of ourselves that wants to change or wants to do better, or whoever we're going to be a year from now, and we kind of fear that part of ourselves. So we'll constantly revert back to that devil energy just because we know it, and it doesn't really serve you, especially when you're trying to balance. So underneath the devil, we've got that Six of Swords there, letting something go, walking away from something that doesn't serve you. And that is what we're trying to do here, you guys, or that is what we should be trying to do here. So this card always tells me to connect to my higher self, and I love it so, so much. So it looks like that is going to be our focus, guys, going into the end of this year, because you already know come January, everybody's going to be new year, new me. So focus right now, not only on the full moon and trying to very carefully get yourself through the Mercury and Mars retrogrades, but focus on what has or hasn't worked this year. What besides the whole 2020 situation. Don't think about 2020. Don't think about the sickness. Don't think about things you did that were a direct result of the sickness, okay? Because that's something none of us can control, right? But think about things that worked or didn't work for you as far as your mindset this year. Definitely reflect on that in this time if you can, and just I want to say start a good old gratitude journal. I think that that will help a lot of people, because the only way that we can raise our vibration is through gratitude and love. Sorry, there's a little bug around here. So we raise our vibration with gratitude and love, and it's easier said than done, right? So I completely understand that. I really get that sometimes my messages might fall on deaf ears, especially in this time. So I'm not tripping too much about that. They really want to see if there's anything else in this one for some reason. even though we already know it's just the majors, but it's okay. You guys love this deck. We already got that one. Oh, okay. So yeah, we already got this one, but they're saying to reiterate this message. I didn't look at them before I put them away and they wanted me to. So we're just reiterating the message here of completion of a cycle. So that's really what we're moving toward here in this time, you guys, is trying to complete cycles, leave things behind that don't serve us. That's what we should be focusing on, okay? Don't focus on anything around you. That's what I'm hearing. That's why we should be focusing on ourselves, letting go of things that don't serve us, completing our cycles, moving on for our better selves, connecting with our higher selves. We should not be focusing on the people around us. We should not be focusing on the material world, because you guys already know the holiday season is a great time of material ridiculousness. So I really hope that this message resonated for you guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. Let's go ahead and close up now. So thank you so much, Father God, Mother Goddess, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, and any beings of light that joined me here in this reading today. I pray that you guys instill these messages in the hearts and minds of my viewers, that they take with them what they need to make the change in their life, to really see these situations for what they are when they come to them, and that they remember the messages that they were given here today. I thank you guys so much for protecting me, guiding me, loving me. Y'all the best. So if you guys made it to the end, give me a big thumbs up. If you didn't like this video, that's cool. Thumbs down. You don't have to like my video. Say whatever you want in the comments, because y'all do anyway. I would love to know if any part of this reading resonated for you guys. I would love to know. This was a lot shorter than I intended it to be, but because of the Mercury retrograde, my guides don't want to overwhelm you guys. They said that too much is going to just get lost in translation. So just a little bit needed to be heard today, I guess, and it was a really good lesson of loving yourself, you guys. Shadow work. So I am going to be talking to you guys about shadow work in the coming months. I do have a whole project going on with that with another person, and I will be coming back to you guys, but I really hope that you guys really got something of substance here from this today. This was a great message that has been coming up time and time again in my readings over the last month. So I know that some of you guys might not have gotten these messages yet and just really needed to hear them, or some of you guys really needed to hear them again, and that's totally okay, because even I still need to hear them again, you know what I mean? So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys check out my Etsy link for my stickers if you guys would like to help support the channel. And you already know my wish list down there for tarot and oracle decks. If you guys would like to send me a deck to review, I would love to do that for you guys. Definitely take a quick moment to check out my Cosmic Slumber review. I did a really awesome review of a really awesome gift, and I'm super proud of it. So I really hope you guys take a quick minute to go check that out. If you are brand new here, definitely don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button and stick around a while. I would love to have you. And you can always hit that post notification bell to get notified whenever I upload, because I never know when I'm going to upload. Y'all never know when I'm going to upload, so that notification bell will help you out a whole lot. I really hope that you guys have a beautiful, wonderful day wherever you are when this video reaches you, my friends, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Namaste.